Hola a todos. Hoy es miércoles 1 de febrero. Yo soy Zoe.
Yo soy Sienna.
Y yo soy Jackie.
Queremos darles la bienvenida a su estación de televisión KARC Chacón.
Good morning, muy buenos días. Доброе утро, Zawan, Guten Morgen, Ohayo gozaimasu, and bonjour.
Happy World Read Aloud Day, Explorers!
Explorers, remember that the tardy bell rings at 7:45 a.m. Please be on time.
We will now recite the pledge to the United States in English and the Texas pledge in Spanish. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all. Manténganse de pie para el saludo a la bandera de Texas. Honor a la bandera de Texas. Yo prometo mi lealtad a Texas, un estado bajo Dios, único e indivisible.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
KRC family, please also join us in reciting our Explore pledge.
I am strong, I am kind-hearted, I will commit to my ambitions, I will excel in all three of my languages, I will take pride in my culture, and promise to be the best version of myself. I am an explorer. Thank you. You may be seated. Celebrating a birthday today, we have Camila Sanchez in 5th grade. When you see her, please wish her a happy birthday!
And now here's what's happening in sports.
Our ARC athletes will compete with Del Valle Middle.
Our ARC basketball boys will compete against Eastwood Middle this Wednesday. The games will be at Eastwood Middle. 7th grade game will start at 5:30 p.m. 8th grade game will follow. Come and support!
Happening at ARC.
Our ARC kindness theme for the month of February is responsibility.
After school tutoring Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 3 to 3:30 p.m.
Explorers, do you like ice cream? Don't forget you have an opportunity to earn an ice cream party for everyone at ARC.
Be here every day and ice cream will come your way. The school with the highest attendance at the end of the third 9 weeks will win an ice cream party for the entire school. So let's try to be here every day so we can win an ice cream party for everyone.
A message from Miss Ordaz, our wonderful librarian. Today is Read Out Loud Day. World Read Out Loud Day celebrates the importance of sharing stories by challenging everyone to grab a book, find an audience, and read out loud. Check out our very own Explorers Read Out Loud.
The Lion Inside by Rachel Bright and Jim Field. In a dry, dusty place where the sand sparkled gold stood a mighty flat rock, all craggy and old. And under that rock, in a tiny full house, lived the littlest, quietest, meekest brown mouse. He was so very tiny, so incredibly small, that nobody noticed him ever at all. He got stepped on and sat on. He missed out on stuff, ignored and forgotten. His mouse life was tough.
Meanwhile, far above, on top of the rock, times were quite different. It was 9 o'clock. This huge, toothy creature made sure everyone saw how important he was by how loud he could roar!
He was head of the pack. He was shouty and proud. He loved flexing his biceps and wowing the crowd. Yes, all were impressed by his mighty king cat. If only, thought Mouse, I could be more like that.
Then, late one dark night, in his tiny mouse bed, the cleverest thought popped into his head. He leaped in the darkness and held up a paw. I've got it, he said. What I need is a roar. I mean, what if this mouse with the weeniest squeak were a little more grr and a little less meek? Well, he'd still be the smallest of fuzzy brown mice, but he'd make friends and join in, and life would be nice.
Yes, thought the mouse. I must find out how I will learn how to roar, and I'll learn it now. But it wouldn't be easy. There was only one beast who could teach him this thing, but might make him a feast.
It was time to be strong. Take a chance. After all, forever was such a long time to feel small. So he made himself brave, and he thought like a winner. He set off for the top, hoping not to be dinner.
It felt like the scariest thing he could do. But if you want things to change, you first have to change you. The farther he climbed, the closer he got to the slumbering lion reclining on the top. Then, at the last, as he stood on his tippy toes, he found himself suddenly nose to
Nose. Gulp, pardon me. Wake up, Mr. Lion, you've got company. Squeak, Mr. Lion, what I've come to you for is, Squeak, do you think you could teach me your roar?
A silence befell that twinkling plain. Lion opened his eyes and puffed out his mane. Time went so slowly, it felt like a week. Then he opened his mouth and let out an
The lion curled up in a terrified ball. He didn't like this, not one bit at all. Don't hurt me, he whimpered. Oh, try to be nice. Well, this mighty great lion was frightened of mice. Don't worry, Mouse peeped. I'm here as a friend. Let's hang out together, be pals to the end.
That was a magical moment for sure, when the mouse didn't feel at all small anymore. He had found his true voice and learned to speak out, and for that you don't need to roar or to shout. And from that day and always, the two were a pair. They both liked that rock better, now that rock was to share. The mouse, while still little, felt big in his head, and Lion, he still roared, but with laughter instead.
Yes, that day they both learned that no matter your size, we all have a mouse and a lion inside.
Great job, explorers. Remember, grab a book, find an audience, read aloud.
Teachers, at this time, we will be stopping the announcements to give you some time to check and make sure all of your students are in uniform. Students, a reminder to please have your shirt tucked in, correct color of polo, belts on for 3rd grade and up, no earrings, no hoodies, sweaters must have a zipper and need to be open. ARC family, remember that safety starts with you. Please do not allow anyone into the building through a back or side door. Remember,
Stranger danger!
Every visitor must come in through the front.
This is for everyone's safety.
Yeah.
Teachers, please help us out by making sure your doors are locked at all times.
Thank you for keeping us safe. El menú del día es picadillo burrito.
Estudiantes, favor de lavarse las manos varias veces al día y no se les olvide cubrirse la boca al toser o estornudar.
Recuerden que esta es su escuela, respétenla y no le causen daño. Adiós familia, que tengan un excelente día.